The implementation of the African Continental Free Trade Area deal has suffered a major setback due to the coronavirus pandemic. The free trade area was set to be launched in July this year, but that has now been postponed indefinitely. Some analysts, however, say the COVID-19 pandemic provides an opportunity to begin implementing the free trade of essential goods and services. CGTN's Nabil Ahmed Rufai reports from Accra.
A landmark free trade agreement was meant to be up and running by July. But following the outbreak of the coronavirus, officials could not move in to the secretariat of the African Continental Free Trade Area in Ghana's capital, Accra. The launch has now been postponed.
If we don't pay particular attention going forward to the impact of the potentially disruptive impact of health issues on trade, we will not be doing justice to ourselves. And so that is a matter that we have agreed with the CDC in the implementation of the agreement to look at how we can mitigate the risk caused by pandemics on trade.
The African Continental Free Trade Area is expected to open the market for 1.3 billion people and boost intra-African trade. With border closures and the restrictions of movement of people caused by the COVID-19 pandemic, trade among African countries has been badly hit. But some analysts say the free trade agreement could still be implemented amidst the pandemic with focus on essential goods, including drugs and personal protective equipment.
We have agreed to have a free trade area. It can continue. The only phases and areas that need to be suspended for the time being, those are maybe the ones that they have to recommend. Let's say free movement of people, which have been affected now. You can't be moving from one country to another. But goods and services, now cargoes are being done. So a political decision can be made by the health system. Okay, let's trading still commence maybe in September or October, but for these areas.
While member countries have taxes waived on 90% of goods, they have yet to submit a list for the 10% of goods that will attract taxes, something analysts want done before the Secretariat sets a new launch date.
With the deferment of the commencement of the trading, it gives governments across Africa enough time to work with their private sectors, trade union organizations to identify what constitute 10% exclusion list, so that once trading starts next year, there wouldn't be anything back and forth.
Analysts suggest that these negotiations with member countries be done virtually through video conferencing. The Secretariat of the African Continental Free Trade Area has yet to disclose when it will launch the agreement, but some experts are predicting next year. Meanwhile, with the implementation challenges posed by the coronavirus pandemic, analysts say it's become critical to allow free trade of essential goods to reduce the impact of the health crisis on the continent. Nabil Ahmed Rufai, CGTN, Accra, Ghana.